Hello, this is John Self for Main Street Magic Podcast. I just wanted to let you know that I went to Universal Orlando today. I don't know if you can tell, but I did go to Universal Orlando today. It's Butterbeer season there, and if you've followed along in Butterbeer season and all the different blogs and all the information that's around Butterbeer season, it was Butterbeer Cream Puff. Now, I did have, if you follow on my social media, you'll see that I did have the Butterbeer Cream Puff today, and it was good as it was on the first day we've had it. But Butterbeer season's been going on since the 1st of March. It's the 22nd now. There was an item that Universal announced would be at all of their theme parks for Butterbeer season that finally arrived. Now, it may have arrived a few days ago, but the first day I've seen it was today, and I haven't seen anybody else see it. It is the Butterbeer Candy Bar. It's supposed to be a Butterbeer chocolate candy bar. As you can see, it's rather large. So large you can find it in, we found it in the Universal City Walk store. It's, here's the bad part. It's $10.95. Yes, again, let's all look. $10.95 for this candy bar. But it is Butterbeer. The Wizarding World fans love their Butterbeer. Look around, you see some of the graphics. I'm sure we'll have an article up on Main Street Magic at some point in the next few days about the details of this candy bar. I'm going to try it for you, having no idea. Now, I can smell some of the Butterbeer smell through the paper, and that's pretty impressive at this point. That may be that they decided to take the wrapper on the outside and make it smell. No, they did not. Then we get to the wrapper here. This is like an unwrapping. I can clearly smell the Butterbeer. Now, this may be just the fake Butterbeer smell, but today I've had Butterbeer next to me, and I've had a Butterbeer Cream Puff. And, you know, in recent months, I've had the Butterbeer Goldfish, and I've had lots of Butterbeer. This is the distinct Butterbeer scent that you would have when you have Butterbeer ice cream or Butterbeer, the drink, at Universal Orlando theme parks. Let me open this and see if I can not make a mess and try it out. This is always the part. Oh, it opens very easily. It's like this. You open it, so that's all you have to do. So that's why you had the wrapper on top. So it opens very easily. As you can see, it's already kind of falling apart on the inside. I suspected that based on the texture that I was feeling. This is pretty thin. So I'm going to take a moment, set it off to the side, get it straight, see if I can pull it out. I'm trying really hard. You don't really have to pull it out. But as you can see, it could say Butterbeer on it. But ours is already falling apart. Pieces already there, but it would say Butterbeer. This is the signature Butterbeer design that you would see if you got the Butterbeer Cream Puff or several other Butterbeer items at the Wizarding World. What I suspect is this is going to be a combination of white chocolate and Butterbeer, but I don't know because no one else has said anything about it. So I'm going to have a small taste, let you know, and then I'm going to go back to doing this thing I do that's about writing about food. I know, it's weird. Texture is nice. It's obviously clearly a candy bar. You've got what I suspect, I may be wrong, is kind of a white chocolate or vanilla coating. Remember, Butterbeer with the official recipe involves butterscotch and vanilla. So you know those are key components of it. So that may be what we're getting here. We'll see. Okay. To their credit, this tastes like Butterbeer. This tastes like Willy Wonka decided to make a Butterbeer candy bar. Now, in fairness, I know from talking to other sources, there are lots of Butterbeer candy bars that you can find at places. This is a pretty good representation. You need to be ready for the kick of the sugar of the Butterbeer, but if you ever had Butterbeer at the Wizarding World, you'd be familiar with that. Let me take a second bite because, as we well know in the Main Street Magic group, sometimes it takes 2 bites for you to decide to have it. If you know, you know. I think it's a good representation of Butterbeer. It's hard to put it in a solid form, but it's a good representation of Butterbeer. It's clearly more butterscotch, but if you're talking about Butterbeer and complaining about butterscotch, that's not really fair. You know what's in there. It's far more of a Butterbeer flavor than you would get even from the Butterbeer Cream Puff. Seen reviews of that, and if you haven't, message me and I'll let you know. But it's a pretty solid representation. I don't know that it's worth $10.95. I mean, it's a large candy bar, but it's fairly thin. It's fairly thin. I like the nice design on the outside, but it breaks easily, so be ready for that because it is fairly thin. All in all, flavor-wise, if you are a Wizarding World #Potterhead, this is a treat you really need to try. You're supposed to be able to find it in the Universal Studios stores at Universal Orlando. That's what they told us originally in the press release back in February. As at this moment, as the time I'm recording, the only place we have seen it is at the Universal Studios store at Universal City Walk, Orlando. If you're a fan of Butterbeer, this is probably something you need to try. It claims, the packaging on the back claims it's 3 1/3 servings. I'm not sure who's getting the third. You don't really want to know it's 160 calories per serving, but it's a candy bar. All in all, it's pretty good. There's not much you can say about it that's any more significant than it's a good choice. I expected more vanilla or white chocolate with it, but clearly they've upped the butterscotch game with the candy bar. If you try it, message me. Feel free to message me on Twitter at Pastor John Self, because you can get me there, or on Instagram, or all those places, or let us know in the Main Street Magic Facebook community what your experience with the Butterbeer is. Thank you for your time, and as always, eat like you mean it.